it's Ezra and today I'm talking about Into the Woods because it's out in cinema right now and it's really good. Into the Woods is a musical by Stephen Sondheim and a book by James Lapine. It is quite a dark film, but it's closer to the real fairy tales upon which it is based. So the Brothers Grimm fairy tales are all intertwined to create this musical, and those are Jack and the Beanstalk, Rapunzel, Red Riding Hood, Cinderella. The baker and his wife are sort of the people who start off the story, and the witch is the one who ties it all together. So it's very, very good. It's very complex. It is quite interesting. You kind of have to see it a couple of times to fully understand its magic, but nonetheless it is great and I love it. I still have not seen it on stage, but I'm very much looking forward to that. And the movie is out right now. I saw it maybe 2 days ago and I loved it. It wasn't perfect, but I still liked it. So let me just talk a bit about the musical first. If you're not familiar with Sondheim's work, he has a very distinct style in which the characters reveal their inner thoughts by singing, and it's sort of, I don't want to say speak singing, but they really speak exactly what they're thinking. Like everything I'm saying to you now would be sung in a Sondheim musical. So they often battle, you know, in a conflict, and you hear them trying to make decisions, trying to assess situations through song, which is very interesting, and I think a lot of people don't like that, but you know, that's musical theatre. And there is a very famous filmed version of Into the Woods that is out on DVD. I have to order it. It was a made-for-TV special and it's filmed really well, so if you want to see the production, then just get that DVD online, super easy. I have seen it because we have it at work and I just borrowed it, and it's amazing, especially Bernadette Peters as the witch. She is my all-time favorite person who's ever played the witch. Everybody's really great, and of course the original Broadway cast, you can't beat them. So I still have to get my hands on that soundtrack as well. When I went to see the film, I didn't have any expectations because I knew that would be different anyway, as adaptations often are, and I feel like they did a really good job. There were a couple of people in the theatre who were getting bored with all the singing, but I love that stuff. You know, if we could do that in real life, I would always do it. And I thought that the transitions were really nice, the sort of switching between characters, because of course when they're on stage, each character is on at the same time. So if someone's singing here, you just need a spotlight and then another spotlight to the other side of the stage, whereas a film you can't do that. The gist of the film I felt was very similar to Les Miserables, the film, and I loved that film. So I thought, again, it worked really well, and I was pleasantly surprised to see the little boy who played Gavroche in the Les Mis movie. He was Jack in Into the Woods, so he was amazing. He's gonna do some great things, that kid. If I was there for anyone, it is Meryl Streep. I love her. I know she's not a Broadway star from the outset, but I definitely think her acting ability and plus her singing ability just becomes something amazing. And for all of you who didn't appreciate Mamma Mia, just please stop watching, because I think she did a great job and she's even better in this movie. She got an Oscar nomination recently, so well done, Meryl, and also a Golden Globe nomination as well. Didn't win, but she doesn't need it anymore. But I really, really loved her, and I especially loved the witch stuff because I like the witch as my favorite character. She has the best songs, the witch's rap, she has Last Midnight, she has the biggest transformation, both figuratively and literally. I love the transformation on stage because it depends what production does it, but if they go really elaborate with the ugly makeup and then she just like sort of takes it all off and becomes beautiful. Was that a spoiler? Sorry. And what's interesting about this musical is that the two acts are very different. I've heard that there are some school plays that just completely cut out Act 2 because it's just not happy, which it isn't, but I feel that Act 2 is very important because it deals with the human psyche and what we go through with death, love, danger. One of the biggest surprises about the film for me was that Emily Blunt as the baker's wife was gorgeous. I loved her voice. She's never sung before this. She thought that she'd just give it a go and audition, and I thought she was amazing as the baker's wife. I loved watching her. She's so real. She's so her emotions really shone through. As for everyone else, I think they did an okay job, but I think Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, and what is the boy's name? Daniel Huttlestone, that's his name, were the standouts for me. And I also really loved the Prince and Rapunzel, who, they were sort of minor characters, but they had a really beautiful love story happening, and I really enjoyed watching that. I just love the costuming, the design was beautiful, the cinematography was really good, and obviously there was some CGI, but I feel that it was very realistic and I really enjoyed it. So that's my film review. Sorry that's turned into a film review. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, or watch some other Monday musicals if you haven't, and I will be back soon with a new one. Thanks guys, bye! I am a flyer freak. If I see a stack of flyers, I can't just take one, I have to take at least 3 or 4. So I took 3 of these. It is. Okay, so it has this, and then it has be careful what you wish for, and it has each of the characters. So there's a beautiful cast photo. The Witch and Rapunzel, the Baker and the Baker's Wife, Cinderella and the Prince, Little Red and the Wolf, Jack and the other Prince. There we go. There's the most awesome flyer slash booklet slash free thing I've ever gotten. By the way, Australians, I am so proud of you for having to wait till January 8th. When everybody else in the world got it on Christmas Day, we had to wait till January 8th. What is that about? It's not fair. It's not fair.